for it. Yes, you asked for it. Television's greatest all-time request show. Brought to you by Skippy, America's largest selling peanut butter. If you like peanuts, you'll like Skippy. You asked for it. With your genie with the light white hair, Art Baker.
If such a toy maker really exists, can I see him on your Christmas show? Sincerely, Mrs. Estelle Winkler. Well, Mrs. Winkler, he does exist, and I'll bet you anything he's hard at work right now in this very busy workshop.
Lassie, where are you? So that's where you've been sneaking off to, Mr. Mueller's. Didn't you hear me calling you? Of all the people in Calverton, you gotta pick on him to visit. After what he did to us, too. Putting up that fence and chasing us like that. You ought to be ashamed.
The 77th Bengal Lancers, brought to you by Jell-O, America's favorite gelatin dessert, now in 10 delicious flavors.
Geritol, America's #1 tonic. Geritol, the fast-acting, high-potency tonic that helps you feel stronger, fast, presents Ted Mack and the original Amateur Hour.
From Madison Square Garden in New York City, the finalists from all over America are about to compete in the National Amateur Championship of Television. The seats are jam-packed. All eyes are on the starting bell. And now here's the man we're all waiting for, Ted Mack.
Bob, let me start this out officially. There we are. Thank you very much and good evening, friends.
From Television City in Hollywood, the Jack Benny program presented by Lucky Strike.
How do you like your music, Giselle?
Well, right now, Happy Joe, I'm in a bouncy mood.
Let's go.
Light up, Lucky, it's light up time. Be happy, go lucky, it's light up time.
Wowee!
Sometimes I like my music dreamy, like this. For the taste that you like, light up a Lucky Strike. Relax, it's light up time.
Yes, sir. Fine tobacco that's toasted to taste even better. That's what makes a Lucky taste so good. You'll say it's the best tasting cigarette you ever smoked.
For the taste that you like, light up a Lucky Strike right now.
Light up a Lucky.
It's light up time.
Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Lucky Strike program. Well, here I am again. Of course, this might not mean much to you, but the Prudential Life Insurance Company is thrilled.
Sullivan, we know that somewhere out there that you're looking at, and all the boys and myself and everybody out here are looking forward to seeing you back on television. And we'll be seeing you October the 28th in New York, and we're back on your show again. Friends, as a great philosopher once said, you ain't nothing but...
Steve Allen Show, presenting the Will Maston Trio, starring Sammy Davis Jr., Tim Novak, Vincent Price, Wally Cox, Dane Clark, Bambi Lynn and Rod Alexander, Roy Eldridge, Coleman Hawkins, Skip Henderson of the orchestra, Gene Rayburn, and Bob Hope. Brought to you by Jergens Woodbury, specialists in beauty care, makers of Jergens lotion to stop detergent hands, and Woodbury soap for the skin you love to touch. And Crosley and Bendix home appliances, featuring the fabulous Duomatic washer dryer all-in-one. Crosley Radio and Television with exclusive Zoom antenna, divisions of Avco Manufacturing Corporation. And Viceroy, the cigarette with 20,000 filters. Twice as many filters as the other two largest selling filter brands for smoother taste in smoking. And now here he is, Steve Allen.
Thank you very much. You're probably wondering why that young lady had to lead me out here to the center of the stage. I hope you're wondering, because every time I see those $64,000 and $100,000 type programs, I always think, here are these people, I ever tell you this, Bill, here are these people brainy enough to answer questions that would throw a genius, and they can't even find their way out to the middle of the stage. Somebody has to lead them out.
Omnibus. Produced by the TV Radio Workshop of the Ford Foundation. Our subscribers, Scott Paper Company,
makers of famous paper products.
Aluminium Limited,
supplying American industries with aluminum from Canada.
J.P. Stevens and Company,
makers of fine fabrics for clothing, for the home, for industry.
And now, Ronald Reagan.
Good evening. Tonight, General Electric devotes its entire program to an exciting half-hour musical production starring Judy Garland.
And now that my troubles are gone, let those glorious drums go on running, 'cause I feel a song. I feel a song.
This is about Willie. My kid brother, Willie. My mother always said it's nice when brothers like each other, and we did, Willie and I. We liked each other. And never more than that summer. That's how the family always referred to it, as that summer. We could have called it the summer of the river, or the summer of innocence, or the end of innocence, or Willie's summer, but we didn't. We just called it that summer. Whenever I think of Willie, I see him that summer, lying by the riverbank, singing the way he did, aimlessly, nothing you'd ever heard before. He had about him the air of the world in the morning, like everything else, more precious because it couldn't last.
Tonight, the Alcoa Hour proudly presents The Stingiest Man in Town, starring in order of their appearance, the four lads: Johnny Desmond, Basil Rathbone, Robert Weedy, Patrice Monsell, Vic Damone, with Martin Green, Betty Madigan, Robert Wright, John McIver, and Alice Frost. Brought to you by Aluminum Company of America, the world's leading producer of aluminum.
Who knew that you were in love with this wretched schoolmaster?
No one. I never said a word about it.
Don't worry, the whole darn village knows. They've been sniggering about it in the plough for 3 years past.
Yes. Very likely, very likely. Nevertheless, somehow it must be covered up.
The 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Yes, the $64,000 question.
If it's the finest of its kind in cosmetics, it's by Revlon.
For $16,000, who was the first Chief Justice of the Supreme Court?
Per $16.000 chi fu il primo giudice supremo della Corte Suprema?
Jay.
You're right for $16,000.
Loretta Young Show.
Have you missed us? Well, we certainly hope so. And we certainly have missed you in our own way. Oh, we've all had wonderful vacations around here. I've already checked on that. But we have also all agreed that it's going to be very nice to come visiting with you again each week.
Would you mind describing exactly what you saw and heard up until the explosion?
I can tell you what I saw, but I didn't hear anything.
I beg your pardon?
I'm deaf, Sergeant, stone deaf, and I have been since childhood.
But you've been hearing me all right.
I've been reading your lips.
And now let's meet our award-winning What's My Line panel. First, the popular columnist whose voice of Broadway appears in papers from coast to coast, Miss Dorothy Kilgallen.
And on my left, it's a pleasure to welcome back a baseball expert who assures me that Brooklyn is going to win tomorrow, Mr. Phil Rizzuto.
Thank you, Dorothy. I don't agree with you, though, but on my left, the prettiest of the remaining Giant fans, Miss Arlene Francis.
Well, I may not be pretty, but I'm still a Giant fan. I love you, though, Phil. And all the Yankees, too. And now our Random House publisher, who we're celebrating tonight because this is the 12th week that one of the books he has published has been tops on the bestseller list, and that is Bill Brinkley's Don't Go Near the Water. But we all like to go near Bennett Cerf.
Well, now I want to introduce our moderator, a new specialist who's got a dream assignment. Poor fellow has to cover every game in the World Series. And the only thing we miss in it is you, Phil. You ought to be playing in it. John Charles Patrick Cogan Daly.
So, 4 down and 6 to go, Miss Francis?
We're really having a terrible time. Are you a brunette? See?
Yes, Mr. Cerf.
You weren't on with Como, but you were on within the past 48 hours.
Si, Senor Cerf, si.
Have you been in a Broadway play within the past year?
No. Well, I'm going to pass to Bennett and see if he knows.
No, I thought it was Catherine Grayson, so...
You want to make it the question, Catherine Grayson?
No, I could swear I saw her on the Perry Como show last night. I passed to Dorothy.
I'll pass to Phil. I haven't an idea in the
Throwing the
world.
sponge for you all. The thing that really threw you off is that actually Ann Miller's new picture is not a musical. It's the opposite sex. It's a non-musical, and Miss Ann Miller does not dance in this non-musical, and that threw you for a walk.
Where, oh, where can my little chums be? I must go and find them. Captain! Captain! The boat is sinking fast! What shall we do?
Heavens! How will we ever dry the laundry? Help! Help!
I will save you. Take the laundry first.
I'll go down with the ship. Don't worry, folks. This is only a dramatization.
Indeed it is. And now to dry these wet clothes in my RCA Whirlpool dryer.
Bold Journey, the exciting television series that brings you each week the actual films of colorful adventures in all parts of the world. The golden journeys of real people. Here to present tonight's journey is John Stevenson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's true story, Bold Journey, is high adventure at its very best. During the next 30 minutes, we'll join an actual expedition led by Colonel Nickel Smith to find the highest waterfall on the face of the earth.
Chet Huntley, NBC News, New York. And David Brinkley, NBC News, Washington.
And this is NBC News, the Huntley-Brinkley Report, assembled for television every weekday night by the world's largest and most comprehensive broadcast news organization, the News Department of the National Broadcasting Company.
The United States wants to come as close as it can to surrounding Russia with military bases, all of them equipped to fire missiles with atomic explosives and pointed toward Russia.
I don't see you for 3 days and you break a leg.
You don't mind.
Look on the merchandise, but don't touch.
Danny, I feel awful about this. Are you in pain?
Of course I'm in pain.
Then I've got to leave. I can't stand pain.
Wait a minute.
Now it says that I'm supposed to have a tray with soup and... Oh, bless your sweetheart. Oh, you handsome man, you. This is supposed to be a slim, graceful vase of flowers. It looks pretty short and fat and dumpy. But anyhow, you get the idea.
Max Liebman presents live from New York.
Stanley, oh, is it coming, Stanley? Our bluebird coming, Stanley, Stanley. Where do you go from here?
Stanley is brought to you tonight by Pall Mall Famous Cigarettes. Outstanding, and they are mild.
Do you know who I am, little boy? I say, do you know who I am? Sure, you're my mommy.
You are the witch.
But I'm not the witch, I'm Betty Bob.
Our actual case history tonight concerns the field of internal medicine. The object in point, a death certificate. The case in point, Laurie Marie Allen, 19 years old, young, beautiful, alive, out to make a mark for herself in the world of show business. Strong-willed, she was well prepared to gain the ultimate end, stardom. Everyone and everything was working in her favor until the very last moment. And then fate stepped in.
From Hollywood, Lawrence Welk presents Top Tunes and New Talent. Top Tunes and New Talent are brought to you by your Dodge dealer, the man who sells and services that beautiful 1956 Dodge, value leader of the forward look. And your Plymouth dealer, the man who offers you a car for the young in heart, the dashing Plymouth for 1956.
Now, friends, here are four little girls we all love so much. The wonderful Lennon sisters singing one of the newer top tunes, Give Us This Day.
Give us this day to see thy guiding light above.
Very ragged. Hilda, you've got to learn to keep in step.
Keep in step? I can't even see my feet.
Robert Montgomery presents
You see the body of a young man with 2 shots in his back and 1 in his stomach. Nobody important, really. He's just a movie writer with a couple of B pictures to his credit. Poor fellow, he always wanted a swimming pool. Well, in the end, he got himself one.
Look, there's nothing disgraceful in being 50. Not unless you try to be 25. I'm the greatest tar of all.
Westinghouse. Westinghouse Studio One. Out of 70 years of leadership in research, out of the vision of America's most advanced engineers, out of the widest kind of experience in electrical manufacturing, come products for home, farm, and industry that bear this respected mark. This mark of quality, the mark of Westinghouse. You can be sure if it's Westinghouse.
Good morning.
Morning, Dan.
How is he?
Scared to death.
2 weeks ago, my son noticed him by chance in the university library, was struck by his resemblance to the defendant, and asked him if he would consent to appear in court in behalf of the defendant.
Move along, Cheyenne, like the restless cloud up above. The wind that blows and comes and goes has been your only home. But will the wild wind one day cease and you no longer roam?
Name that tune. Brought to you by amazing Liquid Free Zone that removes corns and calluses, relieves pain fast. And now Free Zone presents Name That Tune. Yes, it's Name That Tune with Harry Salter's orchestra and starring George DeWitt. Thank you and good evening.
It's the Jonathan Winters Show. Tonight's guest, Betty Johnson.
Hi, everybody.
Brought to you by Tums for the Tummy. People tested by satisfied millions. And starring Jonathan Winters.
Good evening, good evening. Tonight we had a great show lined up for you, one of those really big shows. But we had to cut down on a few features to get it all in. You know, we only have 15 minutes. Therefore, tonight on this stage, you're not going to see Mickey Mantle come out and tell us how he hopes to break Ted Williams' record for razor blade commercial. Sorry about that, Mickey. That's the way the ball bounces. There's a little baseball funny for you.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Brothers. starring Gail Gordon as Harvey Box, Bob Sweeney as Gilmore Box.
Where's Johnny?
Afraid he's going to have to stay here for a couple of days.
What's wrong with him?
Some type of dermatitis as far as we can tell. We'll have to make more tests to be sure.
I don't understand.
Inflammation of the skin, similar to eczema.
Oh,
We're pretty sure it's non-parasitic. Must be an allergy of some kind.
I see.
Antihistamines will probably give him temporary relief.
Temporary?
Yes, ma'am, until we can find out what's causing it.
Well, don't you know?
Chances are it's something he's eaten. What have you been feeding the dog?
Miles Laboratories, makers of fine pharmaceutical products, presents Broken Arrow.
Here comes that man from Indiana.
That humorous fella from back home, Herb Schreiner.
Well, I thought I'd come out. We're back for our second week on the show here, and we've had a week. The whole week's gone by. We've had a chance to think it over, and we made our decision. We're going to try for the whole 39 weeks.
And now, Jane Wyman.
You've heard people say something is unusual or exceptional. Well, in this case, it actually applies. Tonight, I play the part of Olivia Rayner, O.R. And those initials play an important part in our unusual story called No More Tears.
The DuPont Cavalcade Theater, dramatic stories of people who were a part of the Cavalcade of America.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl who wanted to go to school. No, this isn't a made-up story. It's true. It really happened. I know, because I was that little girl. I wanted to go to school very much, but I couldn't.
Here. Hold these electric. Ludwig, look at that. Take this down. At this moment, his output is over 50,000 kilowatts.
Hey, that really makes me a live wire, don't it, huh?
The Kaiser Aluminum Hour. Presented by Kaiser Aluminum, the bright star of metals.
Tonight, live from New York, the Kaiser Aluminum Hour, presented by the Kaiser Aluminum and Chemical Corporation, brings you the first in a new series of Unit 4 productions.
Remind all military personnel that all civilians must leave the post by 2200 hours. It is now 21:55 hours.
Write me.
Honey, I'll write you a manuscript every night.
Take good care of that brother of mine. Watch him.
Now, haven't I always taken care of Bert?
Danny, you don't have to write every night.
Look, honey, I mean, if I get some time off, I'll call you.
Danny, I love you.
Honey.
No, I mean it.
from Chicago, the ABC television network is happy to present It's Polka Time with Stan Walwick and the Polka Chips. And Junior, 1, 2.
It's a very exciting evening here that we anticipate. It's our first anniversary on the air. Glad that you could join us. Let's get the show started. Bill, who is Revlon's first guest?
Well, Hal, our first guest is our first $64,000 winner, Captain Richard McCutcheon.
Do you trust your wife? Brought to you by L&M. Get full, exciting flavor through the Miracle Tip. Live modern. Smoke L&M.
Well, we have a surprise tonight, Charlie. Our guests will include the world-famous trumpet player, Harry James, and his wife, the lovely movie star, Betty Grable. Betty Grable? Yeah, well, I know how you feel. Betty, how long have you and Harry been married now?
Well, we were married 13 and a half years ago in Las Vegas.
Is that so?
Uh-huh.
And I know, of course, that you have two lovely children. Harry, how old are they?
Well, Vicky is 12 and Jessie is 9.
Married 13 years, Betty, and 2 children. Well, you know what that means, don't you, dear?
No, what, Charlie?
Well, just simply this, that you can consider our engagement off.
Your local dairy farmers in this area through the American Dairy Association. And Peter Pan peanut butter, now made a new way. It's the smoothest breading in the land. Present Walt Disney's Disneyland.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are.
And now, your host, Walt Disney.
In creating new characters for our cartoon films, one of our main sources of inspiration has been the world of animals. And we've always been very much impressed with the cat family. This group of carnivora includes more than 40 species from almost every part of the world, some of which are the most handsome and yet the most savage of all animals. In telling our story, we have selected 2 of the more prominent members of this family, the lion and the domestic cat.
General Mills, home of Betty Crocker, presents Giant Step. And now here's your host for General Mills, the star of Giant Step, Bert Parks.
Thank you very much. Good evening and welcome to Giant Step. Tonight, an 11-year-old boy will try to take his 8th and final giant step. His subject, Presidents of the United States. If he answers correctly, he'll win our top prize. And that prize is...
The dream of every boy and girl in America to guarantee his future a 4-year scholarship to any college of his choice, plus... on graduation, to round out his education, an additional travel scholarship to foreign lands like France, Italy, England, and Japan.
Instant Sanka coffee, the hearty coffee you can drink as strong as you like, it still can't upset your nerves, presents The Adventures of Hiram Holiday. Based on stories by Paul Gallico. Starring Wally Cox.
co-op place, and not one of them had ever heard of you.
Well, I'll tell you, son, I'd even forgotten who I was myself until I read an old paper of mine reminding me who I was. So how could you expect anybody to remember me? Isn't that right, Princess?
I'll always remember you.
Thanks, Princess.
The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, starring the entire Nelson family. Here's Ozzie. Here's Harriet. Here's David. And here's Ricky. Here they are, America's favorite family, the Nelsons. Tonight's Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet is brought to you by Peter Paul, makers of America's favorite candy bars, Mounds, Almond Joy, and Almond Cluster.
A cashier's check. It must be good.
It won't bounce, if that's what you mean. And it's tax-free.
$1 million certified dollars.
If you'll just sign this paper agreeing to the conditions.
Who am I supposed to murder?
The conditions state you must tell no one where you got the money.
Our story tonight, Sudden Silence, is about a town marshal, his wife, his child, and his home. Many stories have been told about the courage and fortitude of these old-time marshals. But how about their wives? Tonight we will take a look into the soul of such a woman on a night that began like all others for her in this isolated and lonely house on the edge of town.
I wish I could be what you want me to be, but this is the only kind of life I know or want. I never fooled you about that.
No, you didn't. And so for 6 years, we've been following you from one lonely, desolate town to another.
But you never give these towns a chance. You never try to make friends
Who am I supposed to make friends with? I don't understand these people.
I'm Vincent Price, and I've got a secret.
I've Got a Secret, starring Gary Moore.
Okay. Now, this is a drawing, and let's show the audience who said it. We have to hurry up here. All right? Let's have everybody take a crack at it. Mr. Morgan?
I haven't the remotest idea, and I'm depressed because,
Well,
you know, I invented
I see a
this
Q
game.
over here. Does Gale Stone have anything to do with the last name be Stone?
That, no.
Did
No,
one
it
of the
doesn't.
dogs
No,
send
would
it?
you say it's obviously from a family with a lot of dogs and a lot of children.
Vincent, I'm afraid we're going to have to unveil it
Right.
without further guessing.
And there's another baby there.
Maria
His name is
Providencia.
Providencia, and it's from Jose Ferrer.
Jose Ferrer.
And Rosemary Coon.
Let's get Percy back up on here.
The name of this play is called Bang the Drum Slowly, which I, Henry Wiggin, wrote first as a book, and now I made a show out of it for the television by myself, with no help from nobody. I wrote all the words that everybody speaks and everything, so if anybody says that one thing or another didn't happen in real life exactly the way you're going to see it, all I can say is they seen it the way they seen it, and I seen it the way I seen it.
This is a 24-hour show for muscular dystrophy on behalf of
This
the
great charity, these kids that are depending upon us to do the best
Hi,
we
boys.
can.
How are you?
Fine, Ralph. How are you?
George,
Hi,
you
Ralph.
expect me? Nah. Steve, you were expecting me, weren't you? Why, this is your wife.
You were expecting me. I don't know about him.
Were you expecting me, Mildy?
I wasn't expecting you.
You weren't expecting me?
No, what is this? Boy, for 4 years we've been waiting to catch you. Tonight, Milton Berle, this is your life.
Did Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis really fool you getting you down here, pal?
I swear to heavens they got me down here. There is no such telethon.
No?
Yeah, there is a such telethon, but we didn't need you to tell anyone about it.
Good evening. I'm Jack Barry. Tonight here on 21, Herbert Stemple, our 29-year-old GI college student, can win $111,500, the highest amount of money ever to be won on television. But to do this, he's risking much of the money he has won thus far. So right now, let's meet our first two players as Geritol, America's #1 tonic, presents 21.
From New York City, Mr. Charles Van Doren, and returning with $69,500 from Forest Hills, New York, Mr. Herbert Stemple. The Lone Ranger. A fiery horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty Hi-Yo Silver. The Lone Ranger.
Back to the days of the gold rush as Sergeant Preston with his wonder dog Yukon King meets the challenge of the Yukon. This is the Yukon, the territory patrolled by Sergeant Preston. A land of fortune for some gold seekers and of heartbreak for many others.
Your Chevrolet dealer who sells the sweet, smooth, and sassy 57 Chevrolet brings you from Hollywood the Dinah Shore Show. And here she is now, Miss Dinah Shore.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I only have eyes for you.
The story of his life, the Buster Keaton story, will soon be at your neighborhood movie screen. Here he is, Buster Keaton.
You gonna marry my daughter?
That's a good question. Good question.
11 times.
I know, yeah.
You already married?
That's it. She just said it. She said it.
To who?
Yeah, that's another good question, too.
Where's your wife?
Take it easy, George. She's around here someplace. I'll find her.
Hi, boss.
Darling. Excuse me, George. Darling, I've been wondering where in the world you've been. You're my wife.
It's here at last. Instant marriage.
Yeah.
Here he is, Groucho Marx, in You Bet Your Life. Presented by DeSoto and the DeSoto Plymouth Dealers of America.
The time has come, it's very clear.
Hold it. There's no point in showing you that picture anymore. A brand new DeSoto is on the way, and it's real exciting. But we let the singers continue.
The most exciting car today will be delighting the far highway. It's the lovely, it's dynamic, it's DeSoto.
It's coming to your DeSoto Plymouth dealers October 30th. The exciting new 1957 DeSoto.
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word tonight is hand.
Hand?
Hand.
You keep me out of this, huh?
H-A-N-D.
Oh.
And now the one, the only...
Long is the way, and hard that out of hell leads up to light. That's Paradise Lost. And regain, Katie, regain.
I waited for him all last night, and he never did come home, and I just felt like I couldn't take it anymore. I just had to run away. Oh, have I failed him? If I just hadn't been jealous, or if I'd just been home when he came for the portrait.
Don't blame yourself, Miss Winter. And don't blame your husband. He was at the end of his rope today. He tried everything he could try to get enough money to go back home with you.
How's it going, Swanson?
I'm gonna be all right.
Sure you are.
You from downtown?
That's right. Friday, Central Robbery.
Hope to be down there with you someday.
How many years you got?
4. Studying for the exam now. Did you have much trouble making it?
No, not too much, Barney. Just hit those books as hard as you can. You'll make it all right.
Wire Service, starring Dane Clark. Brought to you by Camel. Camel, America's best-liked cigarette. The choice of real smokers everywhere. Have a real cigarette. Have a Camel.
Nothing travels faster than news. I'm Dan Miller, wire service man, Transglobe News.
Hi. Glad you're with us for the People's Choice. This is the patio of my father-in-law's house. Only he doesn't know he's my father-in-law. His daughter Mandy and I are secretly married. Since last week.
Starring Jackie Cooper.
Playhouse 90. Playhouse 90. Brought to you by Camel, far and away the world's largest selling cigarette today. Rich in flavor, mild to smoke. And by your gas company in cooperation with gas producers, pipeline companies, and gas appliance and equipment manufacturers who bring the modern miracles of gas service to your home. And by Allstate, the company with more than 4 million policyholders who have discovered that you're in good hands with Allstate.
Yeah, I was a fighter.
I can tell by your ears. You got big ears.
Yeah, they're cauliflower ears.
Get ears like that? I'd like ears like that.
Jeffrey, don't be rude.
No, that's all right, ma'am.
Like this? This the way you do it?
You gotta keep your right hand down like that.
Secretary.
Mickey Spillane!
That act was pretty dramatic, huh?
Dramatic? Boy, there for a minute I thought we were in dangerous assignment and you were Brian Don Levy.
Here comes Rin Tin Tin with terrific news from Nabisco Shredded Wheat. Now, see Rinny and all his pals in 3 dimensions and full color right in your own home. Because now, Nabisco Shredded Wheat brings you 24 Rin Tin Tin 3D adventure slides and a special Rin Tin Tin televiewer. Put in a slide and look, there's a scene from the adventures of Rin Tin Tin. So real that you'll think you're there. Indian fights, fun with Rusty and his pals. These and more in thrilling 3 dimensions and full color. Get the complete set. Take the top from any package of Nabisco, the original shredded wheat. On the back, print televiewer and your name and address. Send it with 50 cents to
Televiewer, Box 7, Brooklyn 1, New York. That's Televiewer, Box 7, Brooklyn 1, New York. And say, look for more exciting Rin Tin Tin offers on cards inside every package of Nabisco shredded wheat.
adventurous man. Jim Bowie, battled for right with a powerful hand. His blade was tempered and so was he. Indestructible steel was he. Jim Bowie. He was a fighter, a fearless and mighty adventurous man.
This is West Point, the United States Military Academy. These are the stories of the men of West Point, the traditions that surround them, the pressures that envelop them. The incidents and events that make up these stories are based on fact. Only the names and dates are changed.
Head Lieutenant Charles C. Thompson, Company M2, assigned as your host. I'm happy to have you at West Point.
Yes, it's William Bendix in The Life of Life. With Marjorie Reynolds as Peg, George O'Hanlon as Dudley, Lou Jean Sanders as Babs, and Wesley Morgan as Junior. Produced by Tom McKnight. And directed by Abby Berlin.
You men can knock off now.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Cox. You know, I still can't see why we're shipping a plane to Alaska.
Well, it's just routine, Riley. We have a base in Alaska, so we need planes for training purposes.
Hey, Ryle, maybe we've been working on one of them super secret jobs and didn't know about it.
Yeah.
And now for our story. Each year, the Yuletide season is heralded by the magical appearance of glittering, gaily decorated Christmas trees. And because all of us are too busy with holiday preparations, we rarely stop to think of how this lovely custom began in our country. This is the story of the very first tree to shine at an American Christmas service. The year was 1851.
From out of the West, Dick Powell, Shane Gray Theater.
A sheriff's badge. It's been worn by every famous lawman from Wild Bill Hickok to Gary Cooper.
I'm afraid you're going to be a little disappointed. You let that go too long. Gangrene has already set in. I'm going to have to amputate that finger.
Amputate? Who said so? You arranged this, didn't you, you tin horn? You're still dealing from the bottom of the deck, huh?
Not that far down.
I knew you were a quack.
Gold filters for the best taste yet in a filter cigarette bring you the Walter Winchell Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Walter Winchell. Mr. and Mrs. Border to Border and Coast to Coast.
In front of you is a curtain. Behind that curtain are treasures, fantastic treasures worth over $50,000. The National Broadcasting Company is proud to present Treasure Hunt. And now, here is the star of our show, Jan Murray.
Thank you, my friend. Good morning, and welcome once again to Treasure Hunt.
Oh, come on in. Matt Anders, this is Ellen Wade, City Police.
Hello, Matt.
This is Alicia Navarre.
Hello, Mr. Anders.
Alicia.
Sit down, Alicia.
You got a gun, Miss Wade?
Mm-hmm.
What about upstairs?
4 bedrooms off a dead-end hall, 2 on the right adjoin. We're sharing them, and you and Bill will split the left front.
We'll sleep in shifts, Matt.
And what about that fourth room?
Another roomer, Purcell?
Fred Purcell. He works a couple of blocks from here, counterman in a coffee shop.
I haven't met him yet. He works till midnight.
The Joseph Cotton Show. Brought to you by Post, the cereals that are just a little bit better.
A little bit better than any other cereal happens to be.
Excellent, Pete. Even for you. An outstanding job.
Thanks, Mr. Edwards, but credit the DA's office with a big assist. I did the spade work, and they delivered the knockout punch.
And we wound up with an exclusive. Just what we need to meet Simpson's attempt to cut in on our circulation figures. You'll find a nice, fat bonus check waiting for you in the cashier's case.
Well, you better save it till the job is finished. There's an angle to this story that might be even better than getting the syndicate. I'm still working on it.
Fair enough. You, ready to tell me about it?
Not until I've wrapped it up in a nice red ribbon, like this one.
Hi, I'm Burgess Meredith. You usually find me here at this time under the bridge by the big story newsstand. Now, perhaps you just wandered by. Perhaps. For who knows whether we go and come by chance or by some strange unknown design. There was a man who thought that he had a rendezvous with a dream once, far away across the border in Mexico. But fate had other plans for him in Phoenix, Arizona.
Direct from Hollywood, The Ray Anthony Show with Ray Anthony, Molly B., Ned Flory, the Belvederes, the Skyliners, and Ray's special guest, Connie Haynes. Presented by the Plymouth Dealers of America, who sell and service Plymouth, the car that is 3 full years ahead. And now, here is your host, Ray Anthony.
Thank you very much, and hi there again.
From San Francisco, the makers of king-size Viceroy, the cigarette with 20,000 filters in every tip. Twice as many as the other 2 leading filter brands for that smoother taste present the lineup.
He's now one of Hollywood's hottest properties. This week, Frank Sinatra has 2 projects going at once. Performing at the Sands Hotel in Las Vegas and completing a new home in Beverly Hills. Tonight, Frank is seeing his finished 2-bedroom Japanese modern house for the first time. It sits on a knoll in the Santa Monica Mountains, overlooking Coldwater Canyon.
How are you, Ed?
Good. Good luck in your new home, by the way.
Thank you very much, and welcome.
Tell me, have you been home long enough to make sure you have a place for everything and everything is in its place?
I have just been home long enough to change clothes and say hello to you and your wonderful audience and get in the car and drive to the airport and go right back up to the Sands in Vegas.
America's favorite fun show with stunts, prizes, and the big cash bonus. Brought to you every week at this new time by Hazel Bishop. Fabulous new cosmetics designed to help you beat the clock. Yes, Hazel Bishop longer-lasting cosmetics keep you looking your best all through the day, all through the night. And now, America's #1 clock watcher, Bud Collier.
You can tell if a man's lying by looking right into his eyes. Was I lying when I said that? As a matter of fact, I was. The eye test won't work with a good liar, and you may find that out tonight.
People are funny.
Folks, you'll have yourself a riot. A regular riot driving a 56 Buick. And it'll put you in the Thrill a Minute Club. Now open for membership at your Buick dealers. This you gotta join, folks. Be the first on your block. Forcing a Buick's a real charge. A Thrill a Minute. See your Buick dealer.
I'm on my way to a star. Ladies and gentlemen, the Perry Como Show. Tonight, you are the guests of Glass Wax, America's #1 glass cleaner, and Snowy, America's #1 preventive leak, both products of the Gold Seal Company. RCA Whirlpool Home Appliances of outstanding quality. RCA, world leader in electronics. And RCA Victor, first in sight and sound. Sunbeam, the best electric appliances made. Terry's guests this week are Paul Douglas, Walter Winchell, Robert Lamoureux, and Terry's special guest, Miss Catherine Drayton. With a little bit of luck, with a little bit of luck, someone else will do the bloomin' work. With a little bit, with a little bit, with a little bit of luck, you'll never work.
Campaign music with best wishes from the friendly Dodge dealer in your community. The man who sells and services that beautiful new 56 Dodge. Value leader of the forward look. And here is your host, Lawrence Welch.
And all the champagne music makers are ready to play for you. You do something to me. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Susanna.
Oh, Susanna.
Oh, Susanna.
Someone call me? I'll be with you in a moment.
The Gale Storm Show. Oh, Susanna is brought to you by Nescafe Instant Coffee, the one coffee made especially to satisfy your coffee hunger.
With that delicious fresh roasted flavor. In every cup you make.
I understand that you use the name Progress as being symbolic of the way you feel about everything.
Man, I'm for moving ahead, constantly forward. If I have to back up my car, I sell it. Because going to the reverse is the worst, man, you know what I mean? Then you're really in danger of everything.
I see.
Right. Are you really here?
Yes,
you are.
We are.
And I'm here. That's fantastic. Thank you.
Hey, Jeannie!
Who is this famous person? Well, you'll find out in just a moment when you come to our exciting, fun-filled Masquerade Party. Masquerade Party is brought to you by Max Factor. Max Factor is the first name in beauty throughout the world, and creators of Curl Control and Seb Shampoo. And now here's your genial master of ceremonies for Masquerade Party, Eddie Bracken.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Masquerade Pond.
Been a long time since anybody took a marshal and died.
You sure got him, Mr. Dillon.
Get him out of here, will you, Chester?
Yes, sir. At least you had sense enough to draw first. I thought maybe you were going to get Noble.
With a man like that?
I'd like to say that our sponsors are bringing you this next half hour as a public service to sell soap. It's not that they think you're dirty, no, or anything like that, you understand. It's just that they like to sell soap. That seems to make them happy. You know, some people just, they like to sell soap. They're, oh. Darn, these filter tips. I'm always lighting the wrong end.
Dennis James is talking to Miss Betty Clowes of Perth, Australia, who last week on our sneak preview completed the first level on her way to $75,000 in cash. If you remember, her dream is to own a children's nursery here in the United States. Tonight, she will have an opportunity to complete the second level on High Finance. Yes, High Finance, the show that makes your dreams come true, is brought to you by Menon. First name in good grooming. Menon, makers of a host of fine products for good looks and good health. For men, for babies, for the entire family. And now, Menon presents the man to make your dreams come true, the star of our show, Dennis James.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. Your Hit Parade.
Light up a lucky, it's light up time. Be happy, go lucky, it's light up time. For the taste that you like, light up a lucky strike. Relax, it's light up time.
You know, friends, a Lucky tastes better every time. They're cleaner, fresher, smoother. Try them. You'll say Lucky's are the best-tasting cigarettes you ever smoked.
And now, the top 7 songs of the week with Dorothy Collins, Snooky Lanson, Giselle Mackenzie, Russell Arms, the Hit Paraders and Dancers, and Raymond Scott and the Hit Parade Orchestra. And off we go with survey song number 7. It's a musical moment in Toyland as Russell Arms, the Hit Paraders and Dancers, introduce a newcomer to the survey, Dungaree Doll.
Dungaree doll, paint your initials on my jeans, so everyone in town will know we go around together, together, together. Dungaree doll, paste your picture on my sleeve.